Hey, what's up guys? I'm Skip and you're watching HighVoltsGaming. On today's episode, we are playing some Spintires and we're going to be taking a look at a brand new modded map. This is Smeds Moab. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual map here. Now, one thing I will say about this map is that it's definitely a highly detailed, a lot of time and effort seems like it went into this map. On the mod page where I did download this, or where I read it on the UV website, he said that he tried to model a lot of the things in here after real sort of landmarks and real rock and the real rock piles, or whatever you would call those, formations, I guess. Yeah, rock formations. Were kind of modeled after what's really out there. So now to start off here, of course, you can see we are in the garage area. This is a stock garage area. You can see there are 6 vehicles here, so you can pick 6 vehicles to start off with. And just right here, you can see there's one way out of the garage right there, another way out of the garage this direction, and then you can just sort of go straight out here. And actually, it looks like there's kind of 2 trails this way too. So all kinds of places to actually go to get started. But the first thing we're going to do is actually take this first or maybe second trail, 4th trail, whichever way you're counting it from, or whichever side you're starting at, right? But we're going to go this way because this really shows off a really good bit of the map, really good rock crawling sort of area over here, and then it takes us to some of those really cool rock formations. So let's go ahead and see what we can do in the powers willies here. Get a little willies, yeah. Now we are running the latest version of Spintires Plus and GZO Rock Fix, giving us some added traction and added benefits of those. Definitely going to be helping us out here. Now, you can see right here, we're getting into this sort of rock crawling section. One thing that I did notice is that even in the more extreme rock crawling sections that maybe you don't want to sit there and really be very technical with, or whatever, maybe you just don't have a mod that's actually making it over 100%, like we're kind of just getting stuck up here. There always seems like there's sort of a way around the obstacle, right? Or if you're just trying to sort of maybe catch back up with the group, if you're doing some multiplayer, it always seems like he sort of made this area on the side where you can sort of just skip over the rocks and just kind of get to where you're going, right? Like I said, catch back up with the group, get back to whatever you want to see. So as you can see here, we have a really, really extreme sort of rock crawling section there. A couple of big lips right there. I don't think the little Powers Jeep is going to be up for that. But definitely going to put it to the test on some of the other hardcore rock crawling mods, like that Mantis crawler that we have loaded in here, Nyx's Mantis crawler. Alright, and here's our first sort of rock formations we're coming up on, still on the same trail, of course. Sort of skipped ahead a little bit, but now, as you can see there, I'm not sure if that's one of the realistic rock formations or not. I didn't study that page or anything on it. I didn't study, the actual Moab scenery like he did when he was making this map. But like I said, he definitely took the time and effort into sort of studying the area, making sure he incorporated things like these arch sort of rock formations here that you can drive underneath. There's a couple of different one of those on the map, and of course that's something that you will see out there in that area in real life, out there in Utah, I do believe. But it was really, really cool that he took the time and effort to put things like this in the map. So you can make it across the river, no problem, for a little Powers Jeep. This thing is awesome. Definitely a cool looking mod here. I don't believe we've done a mod review on this thing. I can't remember if we have done or not. Definitely not your hardcore off-roader, just a good old school sort of Jeep to beat around in. Perfect out here for this map. You definitely have to pick your routes, but like I said, that's another good thing. You don't have to. It's not just one trail that's a hardcore rock crawling trail. You can make your way around. You can get past it. You can get to where you're trying to go. So I really like that about this map. So, yep, there's another one of those rock formations right in front of us. So it's just really cool that he added those in and added the, cool stuff to look at, right? So let's go ahead and switch up our vehicles here. Let's go ahead and let's jump in QM 6x6 here, because this thing is an absolute beast. We go ahead and go down there and check out the river sort of area. Now, like I said, you got this couple trails. Actually, there's more than one trail going out the back side of the garage there. Just absolutely a ton of different places to go, a ton of different trails to start off on. Or you could, once it gets opened up here a little bit, like you saw, you can really just blast right across this this map and really just just have some fun and just go wherever you want to go, especially if you're in something like this 6x6, right? Alright, as you can see here, not too far down that trail, we come up to the river. Now, one thing I do say about this river is that you don't really have to be afraid of it, right? Some waterways on maps, it's like as soon as you get into the water, you're sunk down, you're 20 foot under the water, there's nothing you can do about it. Most parts in this on this river, you can sort of cross. You can definitely cross pretty easily. Most parts you can sort of just go right down the river and go wherever you want to go, basically. And I'm not sure if that's something that's realistic to the river in that area or just something that Smed did for this map, but I really like it. I love being able to plow through the water if you want to, do whatever you want to do, basically, right? You don't have to be afraid of the water. So another really cool rock structure up here. We're going to be able to motor boat our way right on underneath it. Really cool looking map here, guys. And like I said, it's kind of got something for everybody too, because you got this this river basin where you can sort of do a little bit of mudding with. There's not a lot of mud on this map, but some places are definitely mud, like you can see right here. I'm not sure. I think this is basically just like a hard ground. I don't think we'll really sink into it too much, although I did notice that some places on the trails, like on the side of the river, like right here running along the river, those are definitely mud, and you can definitely get into a little bit of a mud bogging action in those spots. So really cool. Kind of thought of everything, sort of has everything you would want to see on here. If you just want to do some bashing and hill climbing, you can definitely do that. If you want to do a little bit of mud bogging and water swamping around, right, you can do that too. You can do rock crawling for sure. I think that's definitely going to be one of the main features of this map, and one of the main things that we do here on Spintires, right? One of the things that a lot of people like to do is the rock crawling. So definitely an awesome rock crawling map. Here we're getting into this mud here. Let's put it to the test, see if this sort of deforms like regular mud, or if this is just sort of a rock sort of area. Looks like we're definitely deforming a little bit, but we're not going to have like really dirty sort of black mud out here, right? We're definitely deforming, so we definitely have some mud action going on. Really cool. But you're not going to have that soupy, swampy mud that you're going to sink down into, right? So I think it's very realistic. Awesome map here. Definitely a huge thumbs up from me, guys. Make sure I leave a link. I'll make sure I leave a link down in the comment section below. Oh, here's a secondary garage too. So we have this little garage area you can unlock. So really cool, guys. Let me know what you think about this map down in the comment section below. Like I said, I'll make sure I leave a link to it down in the description. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button for me. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm Skip, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.